AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw someone find the Miz, R-Truth, Awesome Truth 3-pack. Yes, 3-pack. It's not only Awesome Truth, Triple H is in there too, and the new WWE World Tag Team Championships are in that 3-pack. It's a Walmart exclusive, so we are gonna hit a bunch of Walmarts. We're going to Target as well, only because I want to check out some of those new Legends figures, see if I maybe need duplicates of them. So the main search though, the main search is the Awesome Truth 3-pack. There's a suited Triple H in there. I am so excited. I want to drop 70 bucks on it. I think it's 70 bucks. So we're going to attempt to find that, and we're going to take you along for the ride. Let's go toy hunting. It is Monday, the day that I'm filming this video. So let's get it, man. Has anybody made the mistake of walking into a Walmart just with your phone to use Tap Apple Pay, and then you literally you can't use it? You literally can't use Apple Pay in Walmart. They broke the news to me on that when I was about to buy a bunch of WWE figures. Had to run back to my car, get my card. I was like, bro. So definitely bring a card in to Walmart when you're shopping there. Close the garden center. No, that was my shortcut to the WWE section. Oh, looks like we gotta go through the main entrance. All right, main section, let's see what we got. Looks like we got some remnants from the SummerSlam palette, like that Roman Reigns. Ooh, they got a Steve Austin Monday Night War and a Ken Shamrock, the most dangerous man alive. Tony D'Angelo, a bunch of AJ Styles. Any new battle packs? Oh, well, there's the Miz. It's not the Miz we're looking for. We're looking for the Miz in the 3-pack. Other than that, just looks like a bunch of old battle packs, a bunch of Stone Colds. Holy cow, I swear you could walk into any Walmart now, find this Stone Cold Steve Austin. Great figure, but obviously we already have it. We found it like the first week, which was amazing. And then a bunch of John Moxleys, which I'm still waiting to go discounted. I'll pay like at lowest 20 bucks for that. As far as the Awesome Truth 3-pack, I'm not even seeing a tag. I'm checking all the tags here. So no, they do still have a SummerSlam palette though. Holy cow, dude. This is like old now. This is bare bones. Look at the side. I think it's time to just tear this down. As far as what they got in it, just some AJ Styles, bunch of Roman Reigns, still the sweatshirt Roman Reigns they mass produced, I swear. I thought that figure was actually going to go up in price. A couple Bret Harts, there's a Charlotte Flair, which is actually pretty cool, and then a Roman Reigns, but yeah, it's pretty bare bones in here. Oh, well, first Walmart is a bust when it comes to that Awesome Truth 3-pack. There were still some really good elites in there. If I didn't have like pretty much all of those, I'd be all over it, but obviously Awesome Truth 3-pack, we're going to keep it going. First Target on the list. Let's have a look at what they got. All right, here we are. Normally this Target site has like a really oddly small section, but there it is. Hall of Champions 4-pack. We already reviewed this on the channel. It's pretty fire. Favorite one out of the pack, you would think it would be John Cena, right? No, it's actually Bruno Sammartino. It comes with the first ever time we're seeing that championship. That's like the earliest version of the WWE championship. We also have the American Badass Undertaker right here. Big Evil. Pretty fire figure, even though his freaking hat looks like a helmet because the headband's actually built onto the head scan. So it kind of makes it look a little goofy. And then they got 2 Billy Guns. That's definitely going to be the peg warmer of the series. I can guarantee that. This thing's going to be sitting. I definitely recommend waiting for this to go clearance. But next Walmart on deck, same thing. Their outdoor living is closed. My shortcuts are taken away. RIP, we're going through the lifestyle and pharmacy side. You guys have your Walmart in like your area that you just absolutely can't stand. This is mine, but let's have a look at what they have. Whoa, this is actually a really nice looking section. Holy cow, here's Joaquin Wilde of the LWO. I haven't seen this basic in the wild. I found the final boss out of the set, and here's the final boss. Very, very cool. There's some new freaking basic figures. There's the Finn Balor. Found him before. This is pretty cool. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. This is the top picks, not in the Netflix packaging. Most of the time I find that one in the Netflix box. Let's see what this Triple H looks like. Oh, Triple H, not too bad. Elites are better than that. Ooh, check it out. No yeet. We got Jimmy Uso in the green. You can tell it's Jimmy, obviously, because it says it on the box, and his tongue is out. They got a bunch of freaking greatest hits up in here. They got Undertaker. This is actually a really good set. Ron Simmons, Seth Rollins with the freaking table. Bunch of Tony D'Angelo. This is old. You got an old Ortiz right there, an AEW Ortiz. I'm not seeing any 3-packs. That was kind of deceiving. This Sammy Guevara. Wait a minute. This is a ringside exclusive. The heck? No, this is literally ringside exclusive. What? I found this before in a Walmart too. This is weird, bro. I do not know how this gets here. Maybe somebody returns it or something. There's a bunch of Steve Austins. What is there? 6 of them? Holy cow, dude. Great ultimate if you need an just a Stone Cold figure in general. That's a really good figure. Look at this Cody plush. He was staring me down. I found the Ray before without the mask. He literally has no eyes. Look at that. That's crazy. Those plushies are kind of cool. But yeah, a bunch of new elites, man. Low key. It's actually really nice to see this greatest hits set. They even got Batista. Batista in the referee shirt. So bunch of new elites. Who's this? Oh, it's another final boss. Of course it is. Of course it is. We'll leave him up there. But yeah, not too bad. Not a bad section. No Awesome Truth 3-pack. I'm not even seeing any tags. I've been looking for the tag. It should say like 70 bucks, but I'm not seeing one. Haven't found Chelsea Green yet, and I actually think this is the chase, because see her top right there? I think she's supposed to be wearing like a green ooze attire. So this is a brand new Chelsea Green. I have not seen this one in the pigs yet. I'm gonna leave it for somebody else, but it's still really nice, and that's the chase too. I looked for the regular. They do not have the regular, but not a bad section at all for me actually hating on this Walmart. Not bad. Not bad at all. That Walmart actually smacked. Normally I hate on this Walmart. but they never got the SummerSlam palette, so that definitely discouraged me from coming here. I didn't even want to come to this one. And we found some nice new basics, bro, and a bunch of elites. The greatest hits, that's not an easy set to find with those Usos, so not bad. All right, next Walmart on deck. We're gonna see what they got. I'm kind of losing hope on this Awesome Truth 3-pack, but just like John Cena, we never give up, baby. Let's go. All right, here's the wonderful section. Let's see, we have more Stone Cold Steve Austins. I literally can find that figure at any Walmart now. Here's the final boss again. It seems to be the basic set that's hitting the Walmarts around us. WWE Basic Series 156, or I'm sorry, Main Event Series 156. Solid series. It's just, I have all the characters in Elite. Why would I need them in basic form? Got a couple remnants of that SummerSlam palette. It's like the last Walmart I was in. Oh, nice Kenny. It's kind of cool. I haven't seen this Kenny Omega in a while. Series 5 of Unmatched. Bunch of Trishes. Holy cow, I got a Roman, more Trish and Tony D's, couple Raws Netflix, Damian Priest and LA Knight. Oh, this is cool. Yo, they got Kill Switch, or I'm sorry, Luchasaurus, whatever you want to call him. That's actually pretty fire. You can get his manager there, Christian, and then they have Willow Nightingale. No chases for AEWs, but still cool to see those. A couple John Moxleys down there, and more John Moxleys up top. No Awesome Truth 3-packs, though. Might be a little early to the game. Not even seeing any tags here. Chances are running out for this Awesome Truth 3-pack, but we ain't giving up. Next Walmart on deck. Let's go. All right, let's check out what we got. Here is the section. You got a couple more SummerSlams here with the William Regal Build-A-Figure. I haven't seen the Roman yet, so that's actually pretty fire. They got 2 Grayson Wallers, so technically, see the other one behind AJ Styles? Technically, if you want to buy both, you can get a complete set of tag titles, unless you want to wait for the Austin Theory, which I don't blame you one bit. Got a bunch more top picks, little Raws Netflix Elites over there. Bret Hart, which is at every freaking Walmart, I swear to God. I got this Stone Cold Steve Austin. I have not seen these. This is actually pretty cool. Got a UFC little octagon figure there. And then Drew McIntyre. You know this man was excited when Seth Rollins cashed in on CM Punk at SummerSlam. Little beat up in the corners, but still a really nice Ultimate Edition. If you're not a MOT collector, that you should be all over that. It's a great pack. But as far as AEW figures, nothing we haven't seen. This is pretty basic. This is our last attempt at the Awesome Truth 3-pack. I have low hopes, guys. All right, let's check it out, guys. Once again, Orland Park. I'm seeing a lot of these AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. The one with the sweatshirt. I mean, it's a good figure, but it's like, yo, like, oh my gosh, they mass-produced the snot out of him. Here's a Stunning Steve, or I'm sorry, a Ring Master. They got Roman Reigns, more Roman Reigns, another AJ Styles, more Roman Reigns. This one's missing the belt. And then they do have the 2-pack with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. I love the belt, but yeah, I mean, I don't need it just for the belt, bro. I'd rather save $20. Got Austin and Kevin Owens. There's the Miz, but not the Miz we're looking for. You got Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, who are no longer a tag team, so that's actually pretty cool how they have a battle pack. Pretty fire. And then they got a Stone Cold, another Stone Cold, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Here's Roman Reigns. Picked this up last time from this exact Walmart, but all the razors are gone. They got a couple Reigns left. There's another one back there by Alex Luger. Oh, this is cool. They got Finn Balor, Damian Priest, but nothing new. Oh, there's the tag. They actually have the tag this time. First time I'm seeing the tag there for the Awesome Truth 3-pack. So that's pretty cool. But obviously no Awesome Truth 3-pack. But it's still really cool to see the tag. We got a Triple H right there as well. And then, oh, it looks like a Bret Hart and a Dirty Dom, which is open. Let's see if there's anything missing out of this. Oh, there's nothing missing. But it is open. Glad there's nothing missing out of there. We'll bring them down here. Somebody wants Dirty Dom, I guarantee it. Yeah, we're going to ask a worker, see if they have any of the Awesome Truth 3-packs. All right, that's enough of the Walmarts. I mean, we found the Awesome Truth tag, but we didn't find, obviously, the Awesome Truth 3-pack, which is what we were looking for. We'll give it another week. I feel like they're kind of trickling their way up to the Midwest here. But I just saw a couple people find them, and I was like, I have to go out. I have to search. Yeah, that is a wrap on the Walmarts. We're going to hit Target, one more Target, and then we're also going to hit Disc, my favorite place for used WWE action figures. So let's go. All right, guys, Target up on deck. This is our second shot at a Target. Gonna see what they got. Maybe a Chase Funk, something like that. We'll see. Here's the section. Not too shabby here. The Billy Guns, like I said, that one's gonna be shelf warm, and I guarantee it's gonna be like the freaking Tito Santana from all those years ago. There's another Chase Chelsea. It's insane. Joaquin Wilde, LA Knight, and then they got a Caden Carter. Got the 4-pack too. 4-pack's hot. That's pretty cool. Love that. And then they got Shawn. Last stop disc replay. Let's hope it gives us something good. All right, checking out their wall of wrestling toys. Check this out. Solo Sikoa. I actually needed this, bro. I found Cody and Ray in a Target last week. I didn't film it, but I just couldn't find Solo, so we got Solo Sikoa. I can't believe it's literally the brand new one. 25, paying a little up, but I could care less, low key. I got a couple Mae Youngs over here. Singh brothers, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Akama, Street Profit Montez. Pick up my boy Montez. This is new. Albert. It's a Walmart exclusive freaking Albert. They got an Earthquake, which I'm surprised sits. It's a really nice figure. Mustafa Ali and Kevin Owens 2-pack. And get the Mustafa Ali mask. It's actually pretty cool. How much is this? $13? Yo, $13 is a deal and a half. I might go home with that. We'll We'll see. There's another Roman Reigns. Even at freaking disc replay, I'm finding that Roman Reigns. Crazy. Couple Carmelas, Noam Dar, the best basic ever made. Right there, the best basic ever. We got Humberto Carrillo, Otis, and a Dijak back there, which is actually pretty cool. We got a new Rock, newer CM Punk. A lot of new figures up on this wall. Got an old Cesaro right there, Alicia Fox, Mandy Rose. Pretty cool, man. I like the selection a lot, no doubt. But yeah, the solo's huge. Goldberg, literally gold vehicle. That's interesting. AEW World Championship. Bunch of micro brawlers. And then if you come down here, they got all the monster trucks, which I don't really collect them, but are still really cool to see. The New Day one's pretty cool with the yellow and the orange. What does the AJ Styles one look like? I'm curious. Oh, that's actually kind of fire. AJ Styles, and they got a Sasha Banks one. But yeah, pretty cool monster truck. Massive wall of AEW figures. Look at all these freaking AEWs. Oh my goodness. They got a Cena and a Shawn Michaels, and a 2-pack of Warrior and Sheamus. Dawson and Wilder, or I'm sorry, Cash and Dax. Bunch of AEW 2-packs. Nothing we really need. They only have Rizar. Where's freaking Ankum, bro? And here's a Diesel, the ringside exclusive from the Vault line. They got a bunch of freaking loose figures on the end. I kind of went through them already, so I don't really need any of those. Bunch of AEW figures that honestly, low-key, probably nobody cares about. They'll probably sit here for a while, but this is probably the coolest one on the wall. Got Nick Jackson as Ken from Street Fighter. WWE's doing their Street Fighter collab. I can't wait for that. Some more figures over here, including an entire AEW ring, loose ropes, $20. Kind of a rip, low-key. Is that Donald Trump? What on earth? They got Trish Stratus and Lita, and then the club for $35. Seems pricey, low-key. George the Animal Steel, and then a Jake Hager still here. They got a Brother Love up top, and then they also have Mike Shaw. In this case, Christian. They got, what's his name? Akeem, that's right. If they had the Mattel Akeem, that would be fantastic. Ryder, Dusty, and then a couple of AEW figures. Pretty cool. I like the Zack Ryder a lot. That's sick. Well, Sikoa is the only thing we're walking home with, but I did complete the top picks lines. That's pretty cool. I found Cody and Ray already in Target last week. I just didn't film it. But yeah, this was the last one I needed. Had to pay up a little bit on it, but it's worth the hassle instead of walking into all these Targets. To wrap up the toy hunt, technically we did fail. We did not find the Awesome Truth 3-pack, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to go hunting next week. I just think I'm a little early to the party. I tend to be. I was early to the party on the SummerSlam half pallet, and now I'm early to the party on the Awesome Truth 3-pack. We're gonna find it though. I want to drop $70 on it. I want those new tag titles, and I want that suited Triple H, bro. The Miz, low-key, the head skin on the Miz sucks. The R-Truth looks really good. So there's positives and negatives about the pack, but I still want it in my collection, and we're gonna find it probably next week. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this toy hunt video. Once again, the only pickup we got is Solo Sikoa, the new Top Picks Elite, part of the one with Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio. We're going home with him, and I will see you guys next time. But Alive is out.